I've got a short but somewhat important video for you here on umbral shards. So if any of you have not done it yet and you are wondering how many umbral shards do you get from crafting 600 gear score items, well, it actually varies, it turns out. So when I tested on the PTR, it was after they had added all the clothing so you could actually do it. But when they did that, they changed the gear score to 625. So I had an amount that I thought, but then I have talked to people since then, and it turns out that, yes, it varies. So the way it's going to work is if your expertise for what you're crafting is 600, when you craft a 600 piece, then you will only get one umbral shard. Now, in my opinion, I think it's actually a total doo-doo system the way they decided it. Basically, you do not get umbral shards from crafting in reality. And even if you get the max amount, you basically just don't get umbral shards. So, like, don't ever go out of your way to craft for umbral shards. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, just don't even bother with that. Because you'll get 1 if your expertise is 600, and you'll get 85 if your expertise is 625. Now, if you've done mutators or all, you'll quickly realize how insignificant 85 umbral shards are. So it's definitely nothing that you could ever go out of your way to do. It's only if you're already crafting gear for some other reason, and then you just happen to. It's just like a nice little bonus. So also, I think it's per slot. So say your boots are 625, but your sword is 600. Well, then if you craft boots, you'll get 85 when you get a 600, and the sword you will only get 1 when you get a 600. Now, as a reference, if you don't know, to take a piece of armor or weapon from 624 up to that final 625, it costs 2,500 umbral shards. And it, the one before is like what, like 2,000, then 1,700, and then 1,400, or what, it goes like, one of those types of systems. So this video is just to let you know, okay, just almost to just answer curiosity for people who haven't done it yet, or were thinking about it and haven't had time to craft yet. Just wanted you to know how it works. Or someone just crafted and got 1 and they didn't realize what was going on. So yeah, and if you don't have 600, then it just gives you expertise levels. So if your expertise level is not 600, you'll get expertise levels, and then once it's 600, you just get 1. And basically, you can't craft for umbral shards until you go to dungeons and kill monsters, unfortunately. So there's no shortcuts. Literally, the only way to get gear up is by running Genesis, Lazarus, and Dynasty Shipyard mutators. There is no other way to actually get gear up. Everything they said about that was a lie, effectively. It is literally do the dungeons, and there is no other way to get umbral shards in this game. So that is really all I wanted to tell you in this video. You can take that any way you want, whatever, however it helps or hurts you, whatever. That's the situation, unfortunately. So crafters definitely left out in the rain on umbral shards. It's irrelevant. It's just a little like, alms for the poor kind of situation on umbral shards. The only way is going to be mutators.